Motherfuckers. Hardest thing I do all day. Stayed up all night, which is easier than getting up when your sleeping pattern's all fucked up. This is Mr. Inexorable, and this is morning motivation. Inspiration and motivation. But if nothing else, you watch my ass. On most days, the goal is 5. It's 5:15. I just stayed up. And on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I want to get my ass up at 5 a.m. I fucking hate it. Fucking hate it. I'm not a morning person. And I'm going to hit on something, an important topic. It's something that's going through my mind the last couple of days. It's something I watched. I watched Logan Paul, who I'm a huge fan of. Both of those guys. Everything about it. I like Jake better because I like to stir the shit too, and Jake's funnier, way funnier. Funny as shit. Absolutely funny as shit. But they had this Instagram model girl on, one of the first ones. She was a pioneer in it. Summer Rae. If y'all are wondering, man, how does Kylie Jenner become a supposed billionaire? Whatever it is, they're chinsing her out of it. Said they exaggerated, but I think even Forbes says she's worth 900 million. What the fuck's the difference? How did she do that? Kim doesn't have that. Kim's been on TV just as long. Khloe doesn't have that. Kim married a rapper. Fairly wealthy guy. Wasn't the show? Well, the Instagram. Instagram models. And now you're seeing this thing, TikTok. It used to be little 12-year-old girls dancing, and now it's everything. There's motivational stuff on there. There's business ideas. It's just short-form video, 15 to 60 seconds. Instagram's mostly photographs, although you can do short-form video. Then you got YouTube. It's long-form video, trying to get the short-form video shit on there. I think in the end, TikTok and fucking YouTube might squeeze out Instagram, and I never thought I'd say it. It's really what you need. You need that 15 to 60 seconds, little clips, and then the money's in the longer form. You're not going to talk organically. You're not going to talk to somebody in 15 to 60 seconds and they're buying some shit from you. Now, could you do take them to a click page or some shit like that on a sponsored ad? There's some money to be made there. So all that to say this, but debate for 6 or 7 months what to do long term. Because I have 2 things one thing I'm great at, truly great at. I really am. It's real estate calls. I've proven it. I did 2 weeks of, I'm going to say I've done 20 full bore hours. That means actual hours on the phone in Charlotte, North Carolina. In the past 2.5 weeks or whatever it is. And already produced one $800,000 listing. In a market in a market where they say it's impossible to get them. And it's fucking hard because it usually would have been probably 2 or 3 by now. But that's a hell of a feat. Me calling for my one person just to settle my life down. I once sound leads of realtors. And I listened to this song Thursday night from now on. Logan Paul went out with it on his ring walk in the Floyd fight. I went and looked it up. I was wondering, what the fuck did he walk out to? And I was half fucking drunk at the time I listened to it. And it talked about basically all the shit I was thinking about doing. Fuck it, I'm going home. Now, does that mean go home? I don't know. It might. I think it means get your priorities straight. So, short term, no matter what, as I've said in numerous videos, I have borderline personality disorder. I had my first therapy session on Friday, and that's really what I'm going to work on. That's what I work on, not blowing shit up. Having shit succeed, getting pissed and blowing it up, or feel it, be very motivated, inspired about something, and then it just kind of goes away. What do you do when you don't feel it? I kind of experienced that the last couple days. So what they were talking about with this Summer Rae girl was, do you go for the money? Or do you go for what? The altruistic thing? And I'll be honest, I'm not sure. I got up thinking about it today. Because I believe with what I'm currently doing, the real estate calls, the way I'm doing it, I believe I could generate $200 million worth of business with a call center of 100 people. Basically take the Wolf of Wall Street call center principle that worked, except for they were fucking everybody in the stock market, and put it right into fucking real estate. Or just do this, as long as it takes, just do this. Inspire and motivate. And teach people how to fucking win and do both of it. Inspiration, really? Really what it is. People don't want to really talk about this. But the inspirational speakers out there are usually the preachers. They really are. Okay? You think about it. And there's a lot of horseshit that comes with it. I'll be the first one to say it. A lot of bullshit that comes with it. But the really good ones, it's inspirational. Inspires you. That From Now On song the other day inspired me, brought tears to my, touched my heart. That's inspiration. All the Psalms, most of them were David. Was he real or not? Who the fuck knows? Okay? But let's just say it was King David, the mythical figure that could have been, for the way the history was written back then, could fucking easily have been 10 kings that they just made into one, so it's mostly fucking true shit. It's just not 100% of the fucking story or whatever. But let's say there was a King David. He said he's a man after God's own heart, the Psalms. A lot of it don't make sense in English. Written in Hebrew, man. Motivation is, man, I'm going to get my fucking fight. I'm going to let the beast out. And I'm going to fucking maim and kill. And people think it's diametrically opposed. It is not. It is not. It is not. And it's that fine line in business Because business, it's a dog-eat-dog fucking world, man. Dog-eat-dog fucking world. And as Eric Thomas said in one of his recent videos, if you don't want to compete, you get the fuck out of business. What do you mean? He said it's dog-eat-dog, like dog. Like, you better go at this shit serious. Beast mode, be a fucking animal. I remember when I was in that old church basement singing hallelujah. There's some sort of, and I was talking to my therapist about this, they call it the counseling's dialectical counseling. And the problem with borderline personality disorder, whatever the fuck they want to call it, okay, and it's childhood abuse, it fucks your brain up, essentially, physiologically. And dialectic, motherfucking Plato, Aristotle, Thomas Aquinas, there's a dialectic way of learning. It's the way they used to learn back in the, so I've studied this shit philosophically. She goes, what do you think dialectic means? I told her philosophical version of it. Said, I'm impressed. I said, it's one, go to one asinine extreme, put that out there, the other, and the truth is somewhere in between. Figure it out yourself. And with this thing is, okay, what does she say? Two things can be true at the same time, and you got to deal with it, okay? So you could read the Bible, be inspired, have your heart touched. Oh, I love this, I love that, love your neighbor, okay? And then there's also times to go out there and be a fucking animal, maim and fucking kill. There's times to go make every motherfucking penny you can make. Make every fucking penny you can make. And there's times to give it away. There's times to do shit for free. And I'm figuring this. I've known I've had a message. I've known God was going to give me a message. And at the beginning of it, it's the 7 steps to become an unstoppable winner. And it's mostly about fucking God. It's from Genesis 1. Because God most certainly believed first, spoke the world into existence second, and that God fucking acted. You must do those 3 things. All 3. And so many people teach, just believe. It says faith without works is dead. And you can believe all you want. If you do nothing about it, ain't shit gonna happen. Period. That's what that means. Is it faith or is it works? It's fucking both, man. I'm not even getting to the whole heaven or hell thing. If your theology sucks, if your view of God, if your view of the supernatural, if it's fucked up, your philosophy is going to have to be fucked up in some ways. There's theology, and then there's philosophy. And I think that's really where it's at. People don't understand. Both are important. Inspiration and motivation are important. And if you don't like the word theology, I like palm trees. That pretty much solves where the fuck I want to live, unless God tells me not to. Well, where'd that motherfucker come from? That's a theological fucking discussion. Where'd that fucking tree come from? The one that wasn't fucking planted. A lot of these are planted. Let's go into Central Florida. Where'd that palm tree come from? It's a theological fucking thought. It's a philosophical shit. It's a scientific discussion. So look, there's my thoughts today. Be inspired, be motivated. And as I say, man, for me, Takes a good 2 or 3 hours to truly get inspired in the morning. And then the motivation is not that hard because you get that energy, you get that inspiration, you get that thought, you get that touch into the heart. It's purpose. You gotta have a purpose with your day. Get up for a motherfucking reason. What are you trying to do? Me, I'm trying to do some fucking real estate calls to honor my commitment to my partner and get some fucking, once I get a real estate part, I gotta form a LLC and partner and then take my share of the profits because I don't keep a real estate license in case motherfuckers out there trying to catch me. Get some eventual closing checks in when I can profit share in a legal company. And I'm doing this. I love this. I think I post 3 times a day. All right, that's it. Like, share, tell me I fucking suck. I don't know.